Hey Kiwi, and welcome back to a new episode of Nine Soul. We're picking up right where we left off. And before I address the kitten story that I left with a bit of a cliffhanger on the last episode, I do want to say that I did notice in my previous recordings that my microphone was having a bit of an echoing issue. The last couple episodes, both here and Hades, although the Hades and Nine Souls playthroughs will likely be a little desynced, I'm hopeful that I have found a solution to that, and I'll talk about that a little bit more, but I owe you a kitten story. So basically, this heralds to a point about knowing what plants are toxic to pets whenever you go shopping for some sort of decoration for the house. And the plant of topic today is something called an elephant bulb. Okay, I definitely timed that right. I disagree. Goodness, I am terrible at this guy when I'm trying to maintain dialogue or commentary, I suppose. There we go. Anyway, so elephant bulb leaves, the big Palmer plant leaves, the ones that look just like big canopy leaves. You probably associate them with like the Amazon jungle or something. They're beautiful plants, but they are not the sort of plant you want your pet to be eating because they have something called calcium oxalate crystals in them. Basically, little tiny razor blades that if you chew or eat could very badly slice up your mouth and tongue. And unfortunately, that is where this story is going about the kittens. The owner had a set of kittens who, unfortunately, were feeling pretty sick, and the owner wanted to try and get them to eat. And unfortunately, their thought was, okay, well, maybe they don't like their dishes. Let's try some different surfaces to get them to drink out of. And their solution was to have them drink off of elephant bulb plant leaves. And, well, I think you can kind of guess the picture from there. These kittens with some upset belly signs now, unfortunately, have a combination of that and just mouths that are ulcerated to heck and back, unfortunately. The poor kids, just their tongues are covered in red marks, and are like red, bleedy, hemorrhagic marks. And then, honestly, since they were probably swallowing the water with some calcium oxalates in them, they probably have scratched up their entire gut path too, which is just really unfortunate. Like, the owner meant no harm, but unfortunately we are dealing with the fact that they have caused pretty substantial harm to those kids, or to those kittens. So this was something I got to see in my travels while I was visiting a veterinary clinic. I happened to be working there for a little bit, and I got to kind of see the aftermath of it. The mom was mortified. Like, obviously none of this was done with malintent. It was just an unfortunate bad decision. So I guess just a general PSA, if you're ever gonna get cats or any pet and you're gonna get a plant after or before the fact, make sure you know what plants in your house are toxic or not, because, like, thankfully these aren't like life-threatening toxins, but for a kitten, kittens are mostly made out of water, and if they're vomiting and having diarrhea and not able to eat properly, they very much run the risk of getting dehydrated very quickly, and that can, in fact, be life-threatening. So that was a fun little learning instance for me, I suppose, if nothing else, but not a fun realization, I suppose. I was trying to safely heal, but oh well. At least the thing that killed us is right here, so we can get our goodies back. Ooh, I do have a skill point. That's exciting. Yeah. I'm a little out of sync, and I will definitely lament my poor quality gameplay when I am trying to maintain commentary while also trying to time attacks well, but we're fine. Anyway, so let's talk about the microphone changes now. I was about to say, unless you have any questions, which you may have questions, I can't answer them in real time, but feel free to post them in the comments. I'm very... I think I had mentioned a while back in grad school, as a liberal arts little dibbling, I did take a poisonous plants course, so it was fun to kind of see something that I had learned about in the past be applicable to my present. Well, I mean, not that I did much about it, but you know, it was fun to see something that I actually learned about and could remember was applied, I suppose. Anyway, so it seems like the issue, largely and not completely, was two things. One, my microphone, for some reason, just suddenly upped its gain substantially. And I have no way of fixing that. I have no way of making it so my microphone doesn't have its gain set to max at all times. Well, okay, sort of. I guess that's not entirely true. What I have done is I've just turned my gain to 0. Like, in theory, what one would think that if my gain was set to 0, nothing I'm saying right now should be picked up by the microphone. At least that's how I had always assumed that's how gain works. Steely Jade. Enemies will not be able to interrupt a talisman detonation. However, damage can still be taken. Equipping this Jade will make you fearless in battle. That sounds useful, but probably not my first choice for a Jade. Anyway, that's kind of the big, like, oh, this is unfortunate. I would prefer a different outcome. Or, sorry, what am I saying? I'm not thinking about the Kins anymore. I was thinking about the Kins for a second. Warning, not enough power to activate the light bridge. I forget, did we talk to you? Yeah, we talked to you, maybe? Hello. What voice do I'll just stick with the robot voice. Or actually, you guys are made out of fish. Okay, maybe, you know what, I'll give you a fishy voice. Wow, hello there, sir. Hello, sir. Enjoy a sublime eternity amongst the evergreen foothills, New Quinlan, the second home of your dreams. Wait, I'm looking for. Oh wait, I'm looking for. I know. Don't say anything. I know what you want. I need a tour, right? You need a tour, right? I'm so stoked. Don't just stand there. Take a seat. Feel free to ask any questions you might have. I'm just blurring my lips. It's fine. Give me a status report on this region. All right, okay. The New Quinlan power grid is currently off peak. Rhizomatic columns are only operating at 40% capacity island-wide. What would happen if I did this with the robot voice? Okay, Kiwi, forgive me for doing something that may be a little cursed. Operations. Oh no. Kiwi, I have to. Operations at the operations on all bridges. Can this even be audible? Is this even interpretable? Whatever, I'm having fun with it. Operations on non-essential bridges have been suspended. That tickles my throat something fierce, though. Several anomalies have appeared across the power grid. So and so on and many other generators are doable. I hope this guy has a lot of dialogue. This is going to be a great episode, Kiwi. I hope you're enjoying this. Like, if you're just waking up in the middle of the playthrough and you just start hearing this, what are you going to think? Us guardians of hearts have been to prepare the anomalies. Estimated return time. Estimate failed. What do you think? I recited everything clearly. Very clearly. Very clearly. Very clearly and properly, right? I did a good job, didn't I? Didn't I? Where is the soul in charge of this zone? What do you have business with Lord Gelfu? If you're going, go to me. Oh, I'm sorry, please stop glaring at me. Lord Gelfu's vital. Wait, I changed the voice. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. Please stop glaring at me. Lord Gelfu's vital sanctum can be found within the Radiant Pagoda. This is probably one of the most cursed voices I have done in some time, and I am so happy with it, Kiwi. Oh my gosh. His lordship they have been born in the Ying countryside, but he is still the most skilled engineer we have. Rumor has it, due to his stunning looks and overwhelming charisma of his imposing figure, he has never once left the pagoda since he arrived here. Oh no, I can do this with all the voices, Kiwi. Oh, what do I sound like if I'm doing this? Oh, Kiwi. Kiwi, this is gonna be so freaking cursed for the— oh my goodness, I don't know how I'm gonna use this, but this is a weapon that I am going to train. You have laid eyes on his lordship. So enigmatic is the TV. It's my dream to be able to take a photo with him one day. I want to enter the Radiant Pagoda. Going to the Radiant Pagoda? Good choice. It's great for photos. However, there isn't enough electricity to power the light bridge. So cursed. That leads to the pagoda. I would love to take you inside, but my aspirations exceed my capabilities. Oh god, that tickles my throat.
Is there any other way to power that light bridge?
Kiwi, alongside this cursed voice, I have to acknowledge, I have been downstairs for like 2 or 3 hours. Toppy waited, and Toppy's been here with me the whole time, my kitty. She waited specifically till I started recording to take a giant, smelly bathroom movement, and I am so... Like, she genuinely waits for me to record so consistently, it's very frustrating.
Yes, but you cannot have administrator privileges, so I cannot share that information. I can, however, recommend one of our other fantastic observation decks in the Power Reservoir. I can even tell you the best spots to snap pictures.
I might take a break from this. Oh gosh, there's a lot. If you won't share, I'll just crack your head open and access it myself. I'm friends with the administrator here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one.
I'm friends with the administrator here. He said he doesn't mind.
Really? Well, however did you become friends with such an important figure? Impressive. I've never seen him before. I'll help you with the bridge, but could you get me an autograph in return? There's a backup control room right below where we're standing. It was built in case of emergencies. You can manually increase the power output in the control room, which should reactivate the light bridge to the Radiant Pagoda. Was I allowed to say that? Wow! Did I let slip? Did I let slip
Oh my goodness.
Did I let slip a secret or something? How exciting!
Alright, I think that's it for this guy. Oh, nope, never mind.
What? Leaving already? What pity, won't you stay for a cup of tea?
Actually, I have a cup of tea right here. Take a listen. This is a great episode, Kiwi. I'm not apologizing for any of it. Maybe a little. You have anything else to say? Request chip. Oh good, we have more dialogue.
Wow, what are we doing? What are we gonna do? You want my map data chip? I would love to give it to you. But I'll shut down if I remove it. Would you consider swapping it for Jin? I can make a copy for 400 Jin.
Pay 400 Jin and get a copy of the chip. Ooh, I could forcibly remove it. That seems kind of... I'm gonna play the peaceful route where I can.
Wahoo! Amount received. I will get you a copy of my map data chip at once.
Okay, my throat is definitely needing a break, though. My goodness, that was chaotic. A memory chip containing map data of the power reservoir. Further analysis can be done to reveal hidden map data. The power reservoir is very well organized due to the insistence of its administrator. All wires run in parallel and do not cross arbitrarily. I respect that. Like, that's the thing, like, I don't know the first thing about engineering or coding, but I have appreciated very much the fact from playing Factorio that engineers and coders have said this is very much what it's like. You make spaghetti, and everything kind of crosses and overlaps, and then eventually you come up with something that actually works. And then there are all these little crossing things that if they interact in the wrong way, just, oh, what are you over there? Hello, sir. What are you made out of?
Where's that weird noise coming from? A defect?
What voice do I give you, my friend?
Pardon me, I was captivated by the incredible craftsmanship of this building. The words burst forth, flowing freely.
Oh gosh, what... This episode is just fricked, Kiwi. I don't even know.
I've never seen a weapon that shows interest in the arts. What's your model?
Oh, the circumstances of birth do not mark a stage. I may run man-made circuitry, but I place much faith in my poetry.
He rhymed, Kiwi, he rhymed.
Pray, call me Chiyu. I am also known as Battlelord Mark II. May I inquire as to your esteemed name?
Call me... call me Yi. No need for the formality. No need for the formalities.
Well met. This fortuitous encounter deserves a verse of its own. When blossoms drift from swaying willow boughs, the morning air bestrews its sweet perfume. Stay not adrift for more than spring allows. There is less time to cherish that than we presume.
I feel like that's the entire vibe of this episode.
Your meter's off.
Alas, is it so? You're right, Sir Yi. The final line contains an error, the source of which is an issue with my operator 37 in my system. Allow me a moment to replace. Oh, I am bereft of Jin and unable to carry out repairs. Whatever shall I do?
You need Jin?
Jin is a keystone for all that harness the electrical humors. For artificial beings like myself, it is but the most precious of precious materials. Oh, I have traveled far and wide, gathering myriad treasures. But without Jin wielding my connections, they just become a burden. I have devised a plan that might resolve.
I'm slowly becoming Frieza from this voice, Kiwi. Oh, this is an episode.
I have devised a plan that might resolve this urgent need. Judging by your attire, I surmise you must have been born into wealth. To tell you the truth, my luggage houses an extravagant.
Oh my goodness, I'm starting to lose the voice from all that.
To tell you the truth, my luggage houses an extravagant.
Oh my goodness.
Extravagant collection of precious artifacts. If you have the Jin to barter, I would be willing to part with a few of my treasures. Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Yeah, those high notes are really hard once I've threatened my throat too much. Recovery Jade increases the recovery rate of internal damage, helping you get back into the fight quicker. Health Thief Jade recovers some health after a successful Shadow Strike, increases damage output when health is below 25%, shortens the time needed to use the medicine pipe. Computing unit. Each additional Town 90 computing unit increases the Jade's. Oh, so we can equip another Jade. And then a bunch of, what are these? Bottle of Flavor. Animal feed from food waste. It's very nutritious for some livestock, but shouldn't be ingested due to the excess amounts of bacteria. And then these all are listed as poison. I think for now I'll buy that computing unit so we can equip more Jin. That sounds good. Can't really afford much health. Recovers health after a successful Shadow Strike. I'm not clear what a Shadow Strike is if it's not just a attack from behind sort of scenario. These all cost 2 Jade, and I don't have a lot in the way of resources, so I'll hold off for now.
The transaction may fail, but goodwill persists. If you're not in the mood to do business, we can sit down and recite poetry together.
All right. Whew, hopefully we actually make some progress with the game now, because I have spent a good portion of this just talking to people. And as fun as that has been, and again, emphasizing the fact, it has been very fun. I have enjoyed this episode immensely. I do feel like I should at least make some modicum of progress towards an actual obtainable objective. Ouchie. Stop running away, doggo. Anyway, so let's talk about the microphone. I'll definitely get to listen to this in post and say, oh, have things improved or not? Because I don't know for sure until after I have recorded and listened in post. What I will say, though, is hopefully we have some success. What have I done? I have repositioned my microphone to a little bit closer to my face, so the louder notes are probably going to be a little louder, unfortunately. I'm hopeful I can balance that in post so it won't be too severe. And really my goal is just to reduce the echoing, because the echoing was really bad. And I think that the result of that was the cause of that was largely the fact that I increased the distance between myself and the microphone. And then I also just don't have any good sound dampening environmental stuff like sound padding type stuff. And so things were echoing from the environment. That is my hope, that it's not the microphone. And again, I did reduce the gain down to basically 0, but despite it being 0, where again, I would assume that means it shouldn't be able to pick up anything, it is quite notably picking up everything. Oh, more dialogue, here we go. Oh, it's Kofu. Okay, I think I gave you the Lorenz voice, right?
Oh, I know you can hear me, you bastard. Stop hacking into my systems. I tried asking nicely. Now I'm going to have to use force to deal with you.
When did a craftsman like you become skilled in martial arts?
That snark. Could it really be you? Ah, forget it. I don't want to deal with this. I'm already in a bad mood, and these constant startling alarms aren't helping. Listen up, this is my final warning. The guards have been deployed, and these killing machines won't be swayed by words. You're on your own.
I wonder what Kalfu actually looks like, because that's the one downside to these situations where I make up voices on the spot. I have no idea what these guys are going to look like until after it's too late, and wouldn't it be tragic? Wouldn't it be tragic if Kalfu ends up being like this tiny little creature with the deepest voice? Although I guess I did do that for in a space for the Unbound. I did give all the cats that voice, and that was by intent though. So, and I mean, a lot of the characters in this game do seem to be cats of some notoriety. I am getting this parry system down very convincingly, though. That felt really good to pull off, and I was able to do it while talking too, so even more points to me, Jeff. Good job, Jeff. You look like you know what you're doing for a change. The start of this episode did not inspire confidence. Oh, hello. I don't know what, like, my brain had a very significant pause there while I processed what is the button I'm supposed to press to activate this platform. Can I make it? I made it. Nice. All right. Speedrun tech, right? Not really, I'm fighting everything as I come across it, but when it comes to Souls-likes and any Metroidvanias like this where you have to, like, if you die, you have to go collect your resources, my preference for playstyle is always a matter of I will fight everything once or fight everything until I get to the boss, and then once I find the boss, as long as I can easily access them, I will just bypass everything to get back to the boss faster. You don't look like you have anything new to say, so let's go ahead and activate the light bridge. All right, let's see what is going on in this divine pagoda. Now, I will say this pagoda doesn't look very pagoda-y. It mostly looks like a pyramid, if I'm being honest, but whatever. We're using the terms very loosely here. What do we got here? Operating mode, storage mode with limited output. Current energy stored 95%. Radiant Pagoda system notification. To meet the energy demands of the Eternal Cauldron project, the Sol Calfu made improvements to rhizomatic column interconnections, linked up Kunlun's various power plants, and created the Power Reservoir, an entirely new energy storage paradigm. All of this power infrastructure was controlled throughout the control room inside the Radiant Pagoda. When operational, the converted rhizomatic energy can be supplied to all of New Kunlun and saved with the Power Reservoir for future interstellar transportation needs. I get the feeling we're probably going to have a boss fight coming up against Calfu. Will be unfortunate. It would be nice to have some friends in our corner. Let's see, is there any skill I can purchase that I want right now? Bullet deflection isn't a bad idea, but I feel like I should probably go more the defensive route for now. Alternatively, Shadow Strike inflicts increased damage when striking an enemy from behind. So yeah, so this would basically, if I attack enemies from behind, I would be able to heal with that talisman or that jade we saw earlier. I think for now we'll take Chi Boost because that'll let me, in theory, use a second talisman, and those do a lot of damage. So having a small stockpile of them sounds great. And then we'll rest to refill it because I assume it's not going to start filled because why would it ever do that? We're full HP, full heals, and I think we are good. All right, let's send it. Let's see what this boss fight's going to be. I'm very excited to see what Calfu actually looks like because I bet he's I don't know. He looks big in his profile. Nope, there's our boss. Is that Calfu?
Defense mode activated.
What have we got here? It's a centaur with a spear. Okay. General Ying Zhao. Whoop. So, as long as they continue to telegraph their attacks with that white flash that they like to do, I should have a pretty easy time contending. Whoops. I think I got your vibes here. I keep missing my talisman strike, but this is fine. Oh, I'm gonna get it this time. Oh, hello. There we go. Okay, that's better. I seem to enjoy parrying in the air a little bit more. I don't know why. It doesn't feel like it's strictly necessary, but it lends itself better to me timing it properly, I guess. I wonder if I can cancel my attacks with the talisman. I'll have to try that. This guy's pretty easy so far, I think. Mostly because I've just got the parry down pretty solid. Oh, and he even staggered free, easy boss. Okay. Oh, you have a second phase, my good sir. Did I know? I know damaged him. Like, I mean, I probably took damage from incomplete parries. Do I do anything here? This is cool and all. Should I be worried? Unclear. All right, so this is probably the hard part. The first part is just getting you used to parrying, I imagine. Oh, hello. Oh, no, I timed that wrong. Well, at least he still has that kind of... Oh, hello. Ah, timing things inappropriately. I also find, at least right now, I'm not really punished for trying to parry in the air. Oh gosh, that looks scary. Glad I got out of that in time. That probably would have hurt a lot. I like the music here. I like the music here a lot. All right, this fight feels fantastic. I'm having a great time, Kiwi. This feels very satisfying. It's really funny. I go from just eating it in the first part of this episode to like making a convincing argument that I know what the heck I'm doing, when I very much do not. Oh, I almost didn't time that right. Ah, okay. I'm pretty sure I can't block that because he doesn't get the green aura around him, but this one I can. We've almost got him. I need a way to regenerate more talisman juice at a time, because unfortunately, most of the time this guy's only giving me one parry and I'm immediately going for the... Ooh, that almost hit me. Got him. I think we got him. One more hit and there we go. Wow, that was a really clean fight. Did I only get hit properly once? Feels like that. That felt great. That really felt good. I'm happy with that fight. That couldn't have gone better. This herb catalyst. This catalyst can be installed onto the pipe to increase its healing effect. A high-quality catalyst can increase the refinement efficiency of the pipe, which significantly augments its healing effect. However, it is an expensive medical device that few can afford. Fair enough. So in typical fashion for Souls-likes, maybe I'm just trash at the trash mobs and really good at boss fights, because, I mean, this game's parry system feels really rewarding to play well. Oh, I think I see a silhouette over there. Alright, Kalfu, what are you? Let's see. Oh, you're a big fan. You're a big friend, okay.
You made it in after all. You not only hacked the pagoda's controls, you also defeated Ying Zhao. Who the hell are you?
Oh no, he's precious.
Let me have a good look at this imposter. He who dares to impersonate my deceased friend.
Oh my goodness, I love him. He has a tummy juice bottle. I love it.
Is that you here? Why?
Oh, they did the thing where he's a chubby character and gets like,
Oh, why? Is it really you? You're still alive.
like he's basically Daru from Steins Gate, if that's a reference for anyone. Like, of course he has the deep, kind of bubbly voice. Well, you know what? I gave him a cursed voice and I'm committed to it.
Why? Is it really you? You're still alive.
Barely. Barely. And judging by that reaction, you don't seem too eager to see me.
Oh my heavens, I never thought it'd really be you. Hold on a moment, I'll turn off the surveillance. Friend, brother, no way. Am I dreaming? You're not dead? I don't believe it.
Oh, he's crying. Oh, he's such a good boy. I like him.
Praise the heavens, praise the earth, praise Fusang. I thought you fell off that cliff. I saw the surveillance footage. How did you?
Slow down. Let's not get too friendly just yet. There's one thing I need to check.
Oh. Alright. Here.
Do you like my manicure? I got them done at a salon.
Oh, okay.
Are you in league with them? Are you? Or are you not?
Oh no. Oh no, friend.
In a sense, I suppose I am. All I can say is, over the last 500 years I've spent in my vital sanctum, I've spent every single moment reliving that nightmarish day. How can I make you believe me? I truly didn't know before it happened. I thought they went after you to bring you back. So we could all sit down and talk. I really didn't think it would end up like this. I swear, I wasn't involved. I didn't do anything. But I suppose that's my greatest sin.
I've never really gotten to use this voice to emote with before, so this is good practice. Like, doing sad with this weird deep voice that's usually supposed to be over the top and hammy as heck. I like it. I appreciate it. Awesome.
I don't have the right to ask for forgiveness. If this is your ghost coming for revenge, I guess I deserve what's coming.
Yeah, it's hard to, like, do a softer intonation with that because of how I deliver it naturally, but a good chance to practice with it, I guess.
Do it. I won't run. What's wrong?
Forget it. Forget it. I get your situation. You were never given an option. You were never given an option either. Besides, I never fulfilled that promise I made with you, so let's call it even.
What? You're actually forgiving me? Wow. When did you become such a nice guy? These last 5 centuries must have taken a real toll on you. In the end, it's all my fault. If I had the ability to stop them, things wouldn't have...
If you truly wish to atone, help me retrieve all the soul seals.
Oh my goodness.
Hello? The soul seals? You can't be serious. Are you? Are you asking me to betray the council? Is there really no room for negotiation?
Stop being naive. Haven't they already shown their true colors? I tried negotiating, and look where it got me.
True, but once we officially become enemies of the council, the other souls will come from all over this island to hunt us down like a pair of sitting ducks. And you know full well that they aren't pushovers, brother.
It's either that, or you can be the one to carry my dead body.
Whoa! You know I can't handle that, you trickster! You knew from the start that I wouldn't refuse. It's just my luck to have a friend like you. Fine, I get it, I'll do it.
I intend to take them down one after the other before they even have the chance to fight back.
Ha! Ha ha ha!
It is a little tricky to bounce between the voices. Normally when you're voice acting, you kind of just do one character's lines nonstop, so you don't have these like weird breaks and switches. So this is also its own challenge for me. And just for reference, voice actors often have kind of a trigger phase, a trigger line to help them get into the voice. Mine is,
Oh my. Ha! You make it sound so easy. I'll probably end up dead or worse. What the hell? I haven't been sleeping well anyway. And this place isn't exactly much of a hideout anymore. Do you have somewhere I can lay low for the time being?
The Four Seasons Pavilion in the Central Core is currently safe under the cover of Abacus.
my cats are freaking the heck out under your desk right now, Kiwi.
All right, I'll be on my way. Oh, you want my soul seal, right? It's stored in my dedicated vital sanctum. You should be able to retrieve it. After you're done, meet me back at the pavilion. I have something important to return to you.
Sounds good, Kalfu boy. All right, Kiwi. This episode was a lot of dialogue and a convincingly well played boss fight. I'm pretty happy with the outcome. I hope you wake up in the middle of the night without context and just hear that that was happening. But I think that's where we're going to call it an episode for today. So I hope you've enjoyed watching, and if you're awake, I hope this is helping you fall asleep. If you're sleeping, I hope you're sleeping well. I love you. This episode was ridiculous. I had a great deal of fun, and I will see you in the next one.